In the heartland of America, nestled amongst rolling green hills and babbling brooks, lay the quiet village of Havenwood. Life here moved at a gentler pace, dictated by the changing seasons and the comforting rhythm of familiar routines. Neighbors knew each other not just by name, but by the stories etched on their faces and the kindness in their hearts. The air itself seemed to hum with a quiet contentment, a sense of belonging that wove through the cobblestone streets and the quaint, well-tended gardens. It was a place where the simple joys were cherished, where a shared laugh or a helping hand held more currency than gold. This was the world that shaped Ethan Gray, a world of unassuming beauty and profound connection. Ethan Gray was a man of simple tastes and profound humility. He found joy not in grand ambitions or earthly possessions, but in the quiet dignity of a life lived well. His hands were calloused from honest work, yet his touch was gentle, his smile warm and ever ready. He believed in the power of kindness, the strength found in community, and the deep satisfaction of appreciating the small wonders of each day. Wealth to Ethan was not measured in coin, but in the richness of his relationships and the peace within his soul. He sought no more than what he needed, and in that seeking less he found he possessed more than most. His spirit was a reflection of Havenwood itself, unassuming, steadfast, and deeply rooted in goodness. Each morning Ethan would rise with the sun, its first rays painting the sky in hues of hope and promise. His days were filled with the steady rhythm of his craft, perhaps as a carpenter shaping wood with care, or a farmer tending the earth with respect. He moved through his tasks with a quiet diligence, finding a deep satisfaction in the work of his hands. When he walked through Havenwood, greetings would follow him like a warm breeze. He always had time for a kind word, a shared story, or an offer of assistance to a neighbor in need. He was a cornerstone of his community, not through pronouncements or power, but through the consistent example of his gentle character and unwavering integrity. Before any hint of magic touched Havenwood, the village existed in a state of serene ordinariness. Its beauty was not in the spectacular, but in the authentic. Children played freely in the village square, their laughter echoing off the ancient oak tree that stood as a silent guardian. Families gathered in the evening, sharing meals and stories, their bonds strengthened by the simple act of being together. There was a profound wisdom in this simplicity, an understanding that true happiness often lies not in what we acquire, but in what we appreciate. This was the bedrock of Havenwood, a peaceful existence that would soon face an extraordinary turn, testing the very foundations of its quiet contentment and the character of its people.